Hello students, in the previous video I have taught you that how the mother gave her daughter a gift which was a wrap, and she told that without chanting the magic spell you will not open the wrap. Then after that what happens, that we will read today. So we will start from paragraph 5. The girl soon learnt the spell. She assured means comforted her mother that on no account would she touch the wrap without first chanting the spell. When she had admired means appreciated the wrap to her heart's content. Heart's contents means satisfaction. It was replaced inside the casket and securely means confidently locked. The following day the girl was married and began to live happily with her husband, but he knew nothing about the secret of the wrap. Now I will explain the paragraph. In this paragraph, the girl learnt the spell and assured her mother that on no account would she touch the wrap without first chanting the spell. She kept it back in the casket and locked it securely. Now the next one. The years rolled by. Rolled by means passed on. The chief and his wife grew old and died. Their daughter and her husband were left by themselves in the spacious bamboo house. Spacious means large. The wrap still remained in the girl's possession. Possession means ownership. She wore it for the fear of spoiling. Spoiling means decaying it. But sometimes she took it out of the casket and held it up so the embroidered flowers caught the light and shone like jewels. Once a year she aired it. Aired it means brought to light and air, and locked it right back. She never forgot to chant the spell before touching the wrap. But her husband still did not know what lay inside the casket and never asked. She got married and years rolled by. The chief and his wife died and the girl was left in the bamboo house with her husband. However, the wrap still remained in the girl's possession. Once a year she aired it and then kept it back. The embroidered flowers shined like jewels in the light. Now from the next paragraph. One day the chief's daughter felt that it was time she aired the wrap. She chanted the magic spell under her breath and unlocked the wooden casket. Then carefully lifting up means picking up the wrap, she spread it out so the gentle mountain air, gentle means soothing, air could blow over it. For a while she stood there, unable to tear herself away from the glowing. Tear means remove. Colors. And then suddenly she remembered that her husband had asked for a dish of crabs for his midday meal. Leaving the wrap where it was, she picked up a basket and set out for a nearby stream to look for crabs. One day she chanted the magic spell under her breath and unlocked the casket. Then she lifted the wrap and spread it out so that the gentle mountain air could blow over it. As she looked at the glowing colors of the wrap, she remembered that her husband had asked for a dish of crabs for his midday meal. So she left the wrap and set out for a nearby stream to look for crabs. Now the next one. As she hurried down the path to the stream, she met her husband. He was coming from a visit to the next village. The chief's daughter told him to keep an eye on the wrap, but she cautioned, on no account are you to touch the wrap. not even if rain falls or torrents or hailstones come down as big as grapes. As she hurried, she met her husband on the way. She asked him to keep an eye on the wrap, but cautioned too that on no account was he to touch the wrap, even if it rained or hailstones came down. Now, the next paragraph. The husband heard her through, though he did think all that fuss over a mere wrap was quite unnecessary. Soon after his wife had left, black thunderclouds gathered in the sky and it began to rain. The man got worried. He called out to his wife as loud as he could, but the thunder was louder. It completely drowned out his voice. His wife was hurrying home just then, but the path was uphill and she could not walk fast enough. Means the husband did not take the whole thing very seriously. He thought she was fussing over the wrap unnecessarily. Soon the rain turned to hail. Now the man got really alarmed. Unless he did something about it quickly, the wrap would be ruined. Forgetting all about the warning, he rushed out and grabbed the wrap to whisk it away indoors. But oh horrors! The moment he touched the wrap, he felt himself change. In a flash, he had turned into a large, beautiful male bird, while the brightly colored wrap turned into his feathers and tail. Just then, his wife came rushing in with a cry. She caught hold of the one end of the wrap that remained and tried to snatch it away from her husband. But the moment she touched it, she turned into a female bird. It means, but soon it began to rain. He got worried as the thunder was louder. His wife rushed back. He forgot all about his wife's warning. He rushed out and grabbed the wrap to whisk it away indoors. But in a flash, he turned into a large and beautiful male bird, and the brightly colored wrap turned into his feathers and tail. Just then, his wife came rushing in. Now, the last paragraph. These two became the peacock and peahen. The man had caught a much larger portion of the magic wrap, and that is exactly why the peacock's feathers are far more brightly colored than those of the peahen, and he has such a gorgeous tail. The peacock and peahen flew out of the house. They went to live among the other birds, now in the forest, now in the fields, looking for grain and tender green shoots to eat. The peacock remains our most beautiful bird, but he is always worried about his feathers. When storm clouds gather in the sky and thunder rumbles in the air, the peacock bursts into loud cries. People believe he does this because he is afraid that rain might spoil the gorgeous colors. It means, crying, she caught hold of the one end of the wrap that remained and tried to snatch it away from her husband. But she too turned into a female bird. They turned into peacock and peahen. But since the man had caught a much large portion of the magic wrap, that's the reason why peacock's feathers are far more brightly colored than those of the peahen. The peacock and the peahen went to live among other birds in the forest, looking for grain and tender green shoots to eat. When storm clouds gather in the sky and thunder rumbles in the air, the peacock bursts into loud cries. And people believe that he does this because he is afraid that rain might spoil the gorgeous colors. Now, students, here I have finished this chapter. I hope you all have understood. So, read it again this chapter line by, then you will understand it properly, and the question answers I'll give you in the WhatsApp group. Thank you.